Hey, you guys. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am going to jump right in. I have had so many people reach out about our 11-day shred, our 11-day cleanse. Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, is this just another one of those cleanses or whatever? And I'm going to talk a little bit about it. A lot of you guys know I'm pregnant, so what I'm doing and what our team is doing is a little bit different, but I am right there like beside them because I'm doing a couple things as well, and I'm just super excited to share this with you also because it really kind of shows how I've like prepped my body prior to becoming pregnant, and something that I'm just super passionate about because I love talking about it. And I was that girl who like tried everything in the past and like would sit on Pinterest and try all these different like cleanses, juicing cleanses, and just pill popping, all this stuff, you guys. It was ridiculous. So I like to know why things work, okay? And I know that when I know why, hello Pamela, happy Friday. Oh my goodness. So excited, you guys. I love Fridays. We're doing date night today. My hubby's wearing his freedom shorts. Okay, so, and it's just a big week this week, you guys. If you have been following me or whoever tagged you in this video and you're like, have been wanting to try our systems and this nutrition thing and this superfood and these cleanses, and these girls got these e-shots and I don't know what's going on, now is a perfect time to start. We have $29 off free membership. So just like Amazon or Costco, you pay an annual membership to get wholesale pricing. It's the only way to go. And then you also get an additional 10% off your 30-month supply, which is freaking amazing. Like, you're going to eat food over the next 30 days anyways, so why not get started with our systems? But I'm gonna talk about cleansing, which is something that's a huge subject, and I have notes, you guys, to really stay on track. But I'm just really excited about this. So we're gonna dive right in. Random fact though, I have to share this because I just learned this today about our shakes. I didn't know. So you guys know we have our regular whey protein shakes, and then we have our dairy-free shakes. Did you know that everyone is lactose intolerant to a certain level? Some people's stomachs just can't handle as much as other people's can, but we are the only mammals who continue to drink milk after birth. So, interesting little fun fact, which is really cool about, I have a lot of people that are like, I can't do lactose, but even our regular shakes, you guys, are 99.9% dairy-free, which is amazing. So, lactose-free, sorry. So even if you have like a slight whatever, you can have these, which is cool. And even if you need our full dairy-free line, they taste really good. I've been obsessed with the chocolate lately. I don't know what it is. So getting into cleansing, I have so many people tell me, they're like, you know, why do we need to cleanse? Why do you do these cleanses? Why are you so excited about cleansing? My grandparents never had to cleanse. You guys, our grandparents lived in a completely different age, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, about nutritional deficiency. And, you know, my liver and my kidneys, like, that's what they're here for, is to cleanse and to detox. Why do I have to take something else? And again, we're going to talk about that. So the main thing, you guys, is to give your body a rest. Toxicity and nutritional deficiency are happening. It's a global problem. It's happening mainly in North America, but it's truly happening all over the world. And what it's led to is a downward spiral in our health. So it's leading to autoimmune diseases, aging faster. You hear about people dying at just crazy young ages, or people getting diseases that were never heard of before, or you wouldn't get them until you were older, and now people are getting them and you're like, they're so young. Or, you know, this person just ran a marathon and now they have this horrible, like, life-threatening disease, and like, what's going on? So this adds up to any type of extra fat on your body. Any type. This could be 5 pounds, it could be 10 pounds. This extra weight leads to increased stress, increased inflammation, increased visceral fat, accelerated aging, stress on your body. This leads to tiredness, people being tired all the time. Over 60% of North Americans say that they're too tired to function properly at work. Diseases, a foggy brain, you hear about the mom brain, or just like fogginess. That's why people take, you know, energy drinks and caffeine to try and clear that away and be able to focus. People can't focus at work, or kids can't focus in school. Dull skin. Get people getting sick. Oh my goodness, I could go on and on about this one. You guys, I haven't been sick since I started using our systems. It's been incredible. And right now, I swear, everyone like around us is sick. And here I am, already a compromised immune system, 34 weeks pregnant, and I haven't been sick yet. Knock on wood, but I've been taking care of my body. Immune deficiency. So mom brain, dragging energy, cravings, you guys. Did you know that when you're craving something, it's actually because your body is deficient in a mineral? And you can Google, like, if you're craving chocolate, it's leading to this. If you're craving something salty, it leads to this. You know, whatever it is. You need magnesium, you need iron, you need zinc, whatever. But cravings, it's your body communicating with you, telling you something. Like, your body is so amazing, and it's trying to communicate with you. So, couple facts that I want to share with you guys because they're so interesting. There's over 10,000 chemicals. 10,000 chemicals used to make our foods. 10% of these have been tested for safety. I saw something on Facebook the other day too about makeup. I think it was like Claire's is being sued for lead in our makeup, which isn't about food, but it's just incredible. Like, lead is extremely toxic. Oh my goodness. So even shopping the perimeters of the grocery store, have you guys ever heard that? Like, I know our chiropractor and nutritionists are always like, shop the edge of the grocery store because all of those boxed foods are in the center. You want to do the perimeters where there's, you know, your vegetables, your fruits, your meats, and then, you know, things like that, shop the edges. Well, even when you're shopping those edges, if you're not shopping organic and all natural, safe foods, you are still getting herbicides, pesticides. Oh my gosh, sides means death, you guys, if you didn't know that. So if it doesn't say right on the package, all natural, no herbicides, pesticides, insecticides, it has those in it, and those are toxic. Hormones, antibiotics, you guys, especially in our meat. I know our hubby, sometimes he's like, oh, we can get like 5 pounds of chicken for like $5. And I'm just like, no, you can get that. I'm not eating that. And just like, which is so hard when you see the price difference. Organic meat, all natural meats are very expensive, you guys. And part of that is because they don't have the hormones, they don't have the antibiotics, they don't have the steroids. Did you know that cows actually have a milking season, that you're supposed to milk them during the season and not outside of that? That doesn't exist here in America. That's why they're pumping more steroids into the cows so that they'll produce more milk 24/7. You guys, it's not healthy. Our bodies weren't meant to consume those. And this is something I have to get up on a soapbox for just a second. The Environmental Working Group did a study of fluid from the umbilical cord of a baby, a brand new baby, right? So when you think baby, you're like, they're perfect, right? That's what I always thought about babies, like they're perfect. I'm sure we'll find out they're not. But they tested the chemicals in this fluid, you guys. They found 287 total chemicals. 180 of those cause cancer. 217 are toxic to our brain and nervous system. And 208 cause birth defects and abnormal development. This shows the need to cleanse. And like a lot of people say, oh, well, the placenta is supposed to protect the baby from that. It's not. The placenta kind of mimics your liver and kidneys. It's just another organ that your body produces, and it goes to show that your body can't detoxify and can't get rid of those toxins. They didn't exist 50, 60 years ago, you guys. Like, this is new. Our body isn't meant, it doesn't know how to get rid of it. I'm just going to say those again because I think it's really important. 286 total chemicals, 180 of these are cancer causing, 216 are toxic to our brain and nervous system, and 208 cause birth defects and abnormal development. So you guys, this shows the need to cleanse. And like for moms, like there's so many moms out there, we're trying to do our best. There's so much judgment coming from like every other aspect of the world. And now you're like, Gabby, now you're telling me that I was like toxic having my baby. Like, no worries, okay? But it's something really important. So I have people tell me all the time, like, oh, I want to use your shakes, but I don't want to cleanse. We're trying to get pregnant. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like that is a reason more than anything to cleanse. Just to have a really like clean body and a clean vessel. This baby's gonna be here for like 9 months. We want to have like the cleanest, best fueled body ever vessel there for them. So the more toxic you are, the more your body wants to produce fat cells. So yeah, Pamela, this is really scary, poor babies. I know that one really got to me, and I'm so thankful that I knew about that because it really helped fuel my why. Like before we were pregnant, when I loved cleansing, you guys, I would whip out 2-day cleanses like none other. So here's how toxins work, you guys. Here's how visceral fat works. dumbed down. Again, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, so this is like really dumbed down so that I can understand it, because I am not like a geeky, sciencey math person at all. So I'm just gonna try and explain it like from my heart and my understanding. So the more toxic you are, your body doesn't know what to do with it, right? We know that. Your body produces a fat cell, and it stores the toxin into the fat cell. Okay, so this is a natural protection. Again, our bodies are really smart. Your body will try to eliminate the toxin, but because there's too much, we're just overwhelmed with all of the toxicity. The average woman walks out the door in the morning with over 500 chemicals on her body and toxins. So there's just too much, you guys. Like, our body can't deal with it all. So it stores that fat cell. Toxin goes into the fat cell. The fat cell is stored around your organs. Okay, the more toxins that you have, the more fat cells that you have. And you guys, toxins could be anything. Couple examples: plastic versus, you always hear people saying like, don't microwave plastic. Why is that? Or don't drink out of plastic. Or make sure your plastic is a certain level. It's because it absorbs into your food and you're eating it, and plastic is toxic for you. The foods, we just talked about those 10,000 chemicals on our foods. Pesticides, hormones, sweeteners, anything artificial. Artificial colors and sweeteners are in everything. And even now, like, things will say naturally flavored, and it doesn't define what naturally flavored is. So it's something just to keep in the back of your mind. But if it has, you look on it and it's like red 40, blue 6, there's a couple that are even very toxic too, like that I looked into, and I'm just like, okay, if it has, I think it's blue number 6 in it, I'm not having it because studies have shown to hurt your baby. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Toxic air quality, you guys, it's in the air that we breathe. When the AQI is higher, the hospitals have an increased rate 3 days later with people coming in with heart and lung problems 3 days after breathing the toxic air. That's just insane, you guys. So there's nothing we can really do. I know up here in like North Branch, Minnesota, we're not super like into the cities, we're not breathing a lot, but I know I have a lot of friends even in California with the fires, and of course, like, I have a lot of firefighter friends and things like that. So it's in the air that we breathe, you guys. And then getting into the second part, nutritional deficiencies. There's 2 really good books out there, Detoxify or Die by Dr. Sherry Roger and Toxic Relief by Dr. Colbert. Both really, really good books. They both have enough studies to show the same thing, that our food system has been depleted by 80% with mineral content. So trace minerals, organic minerals, these are all key for your body, you guys. If you don't know how minerals work, it's actually kind of cool. You need minerals. I've had people look at the ingredients on a shake and they'll be like, man, there's a lot of minerals in here. Like, that can't be good for you. Minerals are so good for your body. They literally help your cells unlock and open up to absorb vitamins. So if you're taking vitamins and not minerals, you need the minerals too, you guys. But 80%, our foods are 80% depleted. So what does that mean? You'd have to eat 8 to 12 apples now, today, to get the nutrition that one apple had in 1976. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'll have like 1 apple, but I'm not gonna have 8 to 12 apples. That's a lot of apples to get in the same vitamins and minerals that an apple had in the 70s. The decline of trace minerals is up to 76% between 1940 and 1991. And you guys, how does this happen? Fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides that are sprayed on our topsoil, it kills the trace minerals in our soil. So we know there's a need to cleanse. We know there's nutritional deficiency. There's enough evidence supported to show all of that. So why cleanse? Your cleanse supports nutrition at the same time. At least ours does. We have trace minerals to help cleanse the body. So a lot of people ask me, like, why should I do your cleanse? How is it different than other cleanses? I never completed any other cleanse, but I tried. I tried doing like the juicing cleanses, and I'm not gonna bash another company or anything like that. But our cleanse is very unique and there's nothing else like it. So bottom line, when you're looking for a cleanse, first of all, you don't want to go over 48 hours. You do not do over a 2-day cleanse. You hear of people doing like, and for us, we'll say we're doing a 30-day nutritional cleansing and fat burning. The actual, and I'll get into that because our shakes are naturally detoxifying, but our actual cleanse days are never over 2 days. You always break it with a shake the next morning after that second day. But you guys, when people do like 9-day fasts or juice cleanse or things like that, your body just goes into like eating your muscle. You don't do that. So unless you're doing it for some other reason, but don't do it for just because you want to lose some weight. Also, not a poopy cleanse. There are cellular cleanses and there are colon cleanses. There is a difference. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Ours is a cellular cleanse. So ours, I tell people, I'm like, pick your busiest day to cleanse. Like, what day do you literally like have to get up, get dressed, go somewhere, maybe have something that evening, a call, or like a yoga. A lot of people do like yogas or hot yoga during their cleanse days. Like, stay busy because it's a mind over matter thing. But this is through urination. It's not through your colon. Some cleanses deplete your muscles, so they don't have enough nutrition to support your body, and you just go into ketosis where your body eats your muscle again. And you guys, muscle is so important. And I know as a woman, if you're working out and you want muscles, we work so dang hard for our muscles, our upper body strength. We want to make sure that we're holding on to that lean muscle, and especially as men, you guys work out so hard to get your biceps defined. But you want to like have those washboard abs. So you want to get the washboard abs and get rid of that fat, but you want to hold on to the lean muscle. That's key here, you guys. That is key. That's why this is so unique. So your cleanse needs a way to get rid of the toxins to keep them from just floating around in your body. There are other ways, other cleanses that can bind to those toxins, but then don't actually flush it out your body. So it's really important. It's kind of like if you're taking the garbage out, right? And instead of like taking it all the way out, putting it in the trash can and the garbage truck coming, you're just dragging it through your house, okay? You don't want just free radicals, toxins floating around in your body. It's important to get them out. And then our cleanse rests your digestive system, which you guys, this is so important. And I'm excited. I get to do some that doctor approved varied cleanse days, variable, a little bit different, but just to rest your digestive system. From the morning we wake up, people are like drinking things, having sugars, and like putting things into your body, and your poor digestive system never gets a rest. And I know a lot of people, myself included, before I did this, I would be eating 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I'm still snacking on something. Well, your poor body has to digest. It doesn't stop working just because you stopped eating. It takes a lot of time to break all of that down and use it, and now you're not sleeping well at night. And then you wake up in the morning and you do it all again. Your body never got a chance to catch up and just rest and replenish and fuel. So that's why this is so important as well, to just rest that digestive system. On the second day, you guys, this is really cool. I just learned about the human growth hormone. People buy it illegally, like what? So your human growth hormone increases on the second day of our cleanse. It's also called the fountain of youth hormone. It's what keeps you young, helps you looking younger, your skin glowing, acting younger, having more energy internally and externally. You guys, our bodies are amazing. Like our organs, they're naturally, your liver and kidneys are there to naturally detoxify. Very similar to the placenta. If you're pregnant, like I have a lot of pregnant friends right now. So if you're watching this, yay, thanks for joining. But it was made to do that. So when there's a lot of different things up there, but like you want to support your body's natural process. You don't want to work against it. But what happens is we need to give it the right nutrition that's designed to help it do what it was made to do. Because it's just like a car that ran out of gas. Like there's nothing wrong with the car, it just needs the right gas, right? It needs fuel. If you put crappy fuel in your nice car, it's not gonna run as efficiently as if you put the high efficiency fuel in it, okay? So I just made I thought it was kind of funny. An analogy, I think that's what it's called. So you guys, our cleanse, it's made of vitamins and minerals. The guy who, I'm so in love with him, John Anderson, he's absolutely amazing, not to get too geeky with you, but he actually studied centurions, so people who live to be over 100 years old. And what he found is that they cleanse their body with natural botanicals every single day. And you guys, that's what's in. This is the guy that formulated our Cleanse for Life. So it literally cleanses your body and replenishes it at a cellular level. There's over 70 trillion cells in your body. Our cleanse hits most of them. There are some cells in your brain that cannot be replenished, that it can't get to. But what it does is, again, it's like a magnet that pulls out the toxins and flush it out of your body through urination. And then it helps your body reset. So how to do this, simple process. We take it 4 times a day. There's 3 different ways to cleanse. We're doing an 11-day shred coming up. Out of those 11 days, members are gonna either be doing a nightly cleanse or a daily cleanse, we call it. This is kind of like housekeeping, you guys. My mom has a rule, never let your house get more than 15 minutes dirty. So this is like that. This is, you take it in the morning on an empty stomach or at night on an empty stomach, whatever you want to do. But it's kind of like your house never being more than 15 minutes dirty. It's great for maintenance. You're doing some like light dusting, you're doing some just really light pickup stuff, which is great. But we can take it a step further and do a full 24-hour, 1-day cleanse. This is kind of like your spring cleaning, like you're doing a 27 fling boogie. Again, another my mom reference. The more I progress in my pregnancy, the more I find myself quoting my mom. Does that happen to anyone else? It's just ridiculous. So spring cleaning, dusting the fans, like you're washing the floors, you're getting rid of the stuff you don't need, you're bringing it to the thrift store. And then the 2-day cleanse, you guys, this is where the magic happens. Our cleanse goes 80% deeper into your fat cells, which is amazing. You work your way up to this. It's a really mind over matter. I personally, when I would whip out 2-day cleanses, like the second day was almost better, because the first day, if you hadn't cleansed in a while, and especially if you're like me and I was really toxic before, like my body was really acidic from all the bad decisions that I had made. The first day was kind of tough, but then that second day you're like, whew, I feel good. Like I have more energy, my brain's less foggy, and you actually clean your house, but you have energy to do it because you got rid of all the toxins from the day before. And then it increases that growth hormone as well in that second day, which is really incredible. This is like the Cadillac of the cleanses, you guys. This is when you look and feel your best. It's what keeps our team members looking younger. We have people on our team, you guys, you'd never guess how old they are. Jimmy the Butcher, he's 90, and he goes to the gym every day and moves his body. He's amazing. He comes to all of our events. He's incredible. He's on our team. There's Marina Peterson, you guys have seen. She's my enrolling sponsor. She's a glamma. I mean, I don't even know how old she is, but I know she's told me, she's like, I look younger than I did in my 40s. And I think she said she's like late 50s now. I'm not sure. But you guys, people look younger. They have more energy because they get rid of those toxins and those stressors. So what's cool is how you do this. We have some carbs that go with it. We have snack wafers, and we have our Isa Delights. So our snack wafers, you guys, these help balance your glucose levels and keep your metabolism up throughout the day. You do the cleanse 4 times throughout the day. You have this in between. So keeps your blood glucose levels up, keeps your metabolism up. And then our fat burning chocolate is the best. Oh my goodness. So especially dark chocolate, you guys, is like amazing for your brain. Ours is, at least. Not all chocolate is created equally, okay? If it's processed and has a lot of crap in it, it's not good. So don't just think you can have any kind of chocolate on a cleanse day. You have to have an Isa Delight. These are like mandatory. Your brain has a blood-brain barrier. The BBB, the blood-brain barrier. I feel like there should be a song about it. But it burns protein first. So you don't want to have too many snacks. There is kind of like a little rule. And you don't want to do like the snack wafers and then an Isa Delight, because your brain's going to burn that protein first and you won't get the benefits of the dark chocolate. We get a lot of benefits from chocolate. Gives you energy, helps with your serotonin level. We have milk chocolate, dark chocolate mint, and sea salt caramel is my favorite. It's so good, and it has a little boost of green tea caffeine in it. It's really good. We also have our e-shots. These are infused with green tea and yerba mate, and have adaptogenic herbs. So especially when you're first getting through those couple cleanse days, maybe in the morning it's really tough for you, or maybe it's 3 o'clock and you're like, oh, like I'm having a tough time, like I'm detoxing, I don't feel amazing. Especially, your first couple times ever doing that. Some people have never gone 24 hours without eating, without putting food in their bodies. There's other people that have tried 11-day cleanses, and then they do ours and they're like, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy, I can do that. So, and then our Isagenix, you guys, which is key. It is so key because it is your body, again, will go into that fight or flight mode, releasing cortisol, which is a toxin. So we want to keep our stress low on cleanse days, every day, but especially on cleanse days. We have our Isagenix for that. We have our natural accelerator. It's going to curb your appetite, speed up your metabolism. This is when you scroll through Pinterest and you're like, how do I get a flat belly? This is everything you've heard of. It's your apple cider vinegar, your green tea, your cayenne pepper, all that stuff. We have it in our little natural accelerator. You take one in the morning and then one around 3 p.m. And then Isoflush, which is my fave. This is a little capsule, you guys. 1 in 5 people have digestive problems. I was a 1 in 5, but like the severity of how bad it was awful. Like I didn't know what being regular meant, and like being regular meant daily. Like there's so many people that struggle with digestive health and colon health. So we have bentonite clay in our Isoflush. It goes into like the nooks and crannies of your colon and get rid of all the crap that's in there. Crap, pun intended. You guys, colon cancer is awful. It's one of the most deadliest cancers, and it does come from crap being stored in there way too long and a buildup of junk. So I love that product. It's really good. Now as well, we also have our digestive enzymes and our probiotic that I started adding. And you guys, especially if you've been pregnant, you know that like constipation is like 10 times worse. If you never had it, you struggle with constipation during pregnancy. And if you had constipation prior to pregnancy, it's a million times worse. So I am so thankful to have these products to not feel inflamed. Like there's already so many struggles through pregnancy with like raging hormones and all these other things. You don't need to also be feeling bloated and inflamed outside of that. Like I can't wait to show you. Total side note, we have date night tonight and I'm wearing this cute outfit. None of this is maternity, you guys, but it's really cute. It's like black leggings, and you wouldn't guess I'm 34 weeks pregnant, but I promise I am. Okay, so cleanse products in general, we covered that. Our shakes are naturally cleansing. So our shakes, you guys, I love our shakes. Okay, so our shakes are a full meal replacement. And how are they naturally detoxifying? What did I mean by that? So it doesn't go as deep as a cleanse day or as our cleanse at all. But what it does is it makes your body more alkaline. The more alkaline foods you have, the more your body naturally cleanses itself, which is really cool. So, meaning our shakes have undenatured whey protein, or they're undenatured in general. They're not heated to that point that kills off all of the active enzymes. I love active enzymes, they're so amazing. Okay, our amino acids are kept intact with your body. Okay, so this was a big word for me, and I had to research it a little bit. Amino acids are kept intact so that your body has glutathione. It's Glutathine, and your body carries out and disposes 60% of the toxins. Again, you guys, your body is incredible and amazing, and it was meant to do amazing, incredible things. It just needs the right fuel to do so, to get there. It's amazing. I think of so many people like that don't fuel their bodies, and like you're so missing out, you guys. Okay, moving on. I'm almost done, I promise. If you guys have questions, you can start posting them and then I'll answer them at the end here. So your body has to prepare for the cleanse and carry out the toxins. You can't just buy the cleanse. Okay, so I have people ask me all the time, well, can I just buy the cleanse? Can I just buy 1 canister of shake? And I'm like, that's a great idea. But no, like your body needs all of this. It works together as a system to fuel your body to look and feel your best. Can athletes cleanse? I've had some people ask me that. Yes, athletes can cleanse. You might even need it more than like anyone else because your body is breaking down muscle, building muscle. You're out in the environment, so you might be breathing in more toxins, things like that. And again, that growth hormone is so important to help you grow more muscles. And trimming down that unwanted fat again. So we kind of talked about that. Again, we don't ever cleanse for more than 2 days, you guys. And then after your cleanse day, you always wake up and have a shake because we want to replenish that body because you're going to be craving your shake. If you haven't been craving, I crave my shake every morning, you guys, for 5 years. My hubby sometimes will be like, oh, do you want like bacon and eggs this morning? And I'm like, can we do that for dinner? I need to have my shake. So I love our cleanse, you guys. You can't do it while you're pregnant because of the caloric. You need specific amount of calories. That's truly the only reason. I talked to my doctor about it, and he said I can do an 18-hour fast, so I'll be starting at like 6 o'clock at night and then breaking my fast in the morning. So I'm still doing it with you guys. And then we have people doing 1-day cleanses, 2-day cleanses. But you guys, I have to tell you, like, I was that girl. I worked out really hard. I went to the gym. I ate what I thought was right. I ate out of Tupperware, you guys. I thought I was doing the right thing. I worked so hard, but I could not get rid of the love handles, what else do they call them? The muffin top. And I would Google it and I would work out my abs. My abs were really strong, you guys. I could do 75 sit-ups in 1 minute. I would time myself and I'm like, my abs are so strong. Why can't I see them? And it's because I had to get rid of that fat that was surrounding my organs. And you can only do that through nutrition. You can't do that through working out. It doesn't work that way. So how do you get started, you guys? If you have a goal to lose over 10 pounds, we recommend you go on a 30-day system. It's the only way that I start people if they have weight loss goals, because I want you to love this and fuel your body. We have custom packs. We have 3 different packs to fit everyone's budget. And going into this 11-day shred, you guys, we're following the doctor #1 recommended heart healthy diet. So you're eating 6 meals a day. So you're not cleansing for 11 days, okay? You're not like doing that. Again, the most you go is that 48-hour period. But we do 2 shake days and a shake day. You're not just eating shakes all day, okay? You're having 2 of your 6 meals are shakes, 2 healthy low-calorie snacks, and then 1 main knife and fork meal is what we call it. And then you go into those 2 cleanse days. Then we do 5 shake days, and with 2 cleanse days, you're gonna wake up that morning on day 12 and feel so freaking amazing. This is gonna help you break through plateaus. It's gonna help you have more natural energy. It's gonna help you just with whatever your goals are. If you're gonna be rocking a bikini on a beach in a month, like, this is for you. So I'm so excited. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you're ready to get started, get back to the person who sent this to you or tagged you in it. And I hope you guys have an amazing Friday. We'll talk to you later.